So hello, welcome. This is a demonstration of how to use a rochette bridge in 2023. So if we look at the design of the bridge here, you can see that it's a little bit different to a normal resin bonded bridge, and that's because years ago our bonding systems weren't perfect, and these bridges were placed on essentially by locking the restoration onto the tooth. So as you can see here, you can see that the wing itself, it has a kind of like a beveled shape to it. So the holes on the wing that are closest to the tooth are smaller than the holes that are further away from the tooth. And again, you know, if you're placing a filling in this place, it's going to lock it into place. Now you might say to yourself, well, you know, why wouldn't we just use a normal resin bonded bridge with GI? The great thing about these holes is they can be undermined quite easily. So with an ultrasonic, or you know, worst case scenario is a drill, and you're not obviously having to drill off the wing itself. Hopefully you can undermine it in such a way that the wing will flick off by itself, because the act of you drilling off the wing may damage the tooth. Or when I say damage the tooth, it might result in further tooth removal, which is what you don't want. You know, a resin bonded bridge is going to have to be minimum prep, if any prep at all. Unfortunately, in this case, there was a little bit of prep to do just because of the occlusion of the tooth. So what we're going to do here now, we're just going to anaesthetise the patient. And she was super nervous, as you can tell, and she's a lovely lady as well. So the next thing what we want to do is we want to check the colour of the bridge before we even take any tooth out at all, okay? You know, imagine if you took the tooth out and then we checked the colour and the patient wasn't happy, you'd be in trouble then, of course. And then you're just going to check for the numbing of the tooth before you remove it. And again, this tooth was very periodontally involved. Luckily the tooth next to it, the abutment tooth that we're going to hang the bridge off, wasn't periodontally involved, so this comes straight out, no problem at all. So we're going to use just a pack, just to get the patient to bite down on for a few minutes to make sure you get healing and haemostasis. And then when we check the extraction socket, you'll notice there's quite a little bit of granulation tissue there. And I'm no oral surgeon, by the way, but I know that all that needs to be removed to make sure you get nice healing. So I'm just using a simple pair of tweezers just to pull it all out, and it's quite fiddly as well because the granulation tissue really sticks to the extraction socket. And there we are, it's all out, and we just need to use the pack again just to ensure you get haemostasis. So now you've got haemostasis, you're going to check the bridge, you're going to check that it fits nicely. You can't really check the occlusion at this stage because your finger's in the way, but more importantly, get the patient to look in the mirror and to tell you if they like the bridge itself. You know, there's not a lot we can do at this stage, but you know, you just need to make sure that the patient's happy. And now we are going to cement the bridge in with a cheeky GI. And in fact, I found it difficult to get in at one stage. The path of insertion was a bit difficult. So I'm just using my Mark 1 finger there, just to squeeze some of the GI into those two locking holes. And I thought it probably wasn't enough, so I just got a flat plastic and just made sure that the GI was really tucked into those nice locking holes. And actually, you'll see when I check the occlusion next time that in fact all that will be drilled away at some point. So the most important thing really is to just check the occlusion. And this is going to ensure the longevity of this bridge, because if the occlusion's off, it won't last. Okay, so I'm obviously doing protrusive movements. I'm doing lateral excursions, right lateral excursions, and you know, just being really conscientious about the occlusion in this case. And I obviously I'm going to adjust the pontic, but also the abutment as well. And overall, just a really, really nice result. The patient was super, super happy with it. And yeah, any questions at all, you message me in the comments section below, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions at all. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, toodaloo, bye bye.